Hey loves, so we heal, we love, and we rise. Y'all, this is a message, but this is not like a reading or nothing like that, or this is just a message, a download, I guess, that I'm getting, or energy that I'm tapping into at this time. So, um, y'all, we heal, we love, and we rise as always. I hope all is doing well, you guys. If you want to invest in me with either a donation or one of my services, all of that is in the about. Okay, so y'all, let's tap in. So I'm just sitting here, right? Just in silence and in thought. And I'm getting a lot of downloads and so or uploads I should say, or epiphanies I should say. Y'all, let's talk about breaking generational curses. Okay. And just bear with me, when I speak about these things, and just bear with me because I am about to jump and jump and jump, right? So we going in the rabbit hole today. Okay, so y'all, I was just in deep thought, and some of y'all may know, some of y'all may already, hip to this, but I was just sitting here and I was just looking at this police car, and I end up getting like an epiphany or the download of like, man, or not even just an epiphany, but just my knowledge of or my wisdom of previous experience, with them and all of that other stuff. But I'm just sitting here in the days and just um I guess you could, I don't know, downloads, visions, whatever. I was tapped in, and so um, I was just sitting here thinking, I'm like, what power do they like truly have? And I'm not saying like, you know, um, I'm not like not in a disrespectful way, but who gives y'all the authority to just be like bullies? You know what I'm saying? Authoritative bullies. And I was just thinking about all the time, all my interactions with them and stuff like that, and I'm just like, man, if people really knew the power that we truly possess. And I was just thinking about how they literally took everything who we are. They y'all know who they is. Some of y'all may not know who they is, but I was just thinking about how they just like took everything from us originally and then like used it against us and made us be like bullied us out of who we naturally are. You know what I'm saying? And for some of us, who some of us are. And I was just thinking, like, if people was to truly understand the power that they possess and the authority, and how things would be a little, how things would be better. But also, y'all, I was just thinking about how, breaking generational curses, and I was just thinking, everybody always talking about taking over, taking lands back and stuff. But I was just thinking, I'm like, who gives them the power to like, because then I started looking at land and stuff, y'all. And I was like, well, first of all, see, now I'm getting another download. And this is, if you hear the train, that's confirmation about what I'm about to say. So maybe some of y'all need it. So I was just thinking, I'm like, we give our rights up, our real true rights, up. And I'm not talking about the government rights, and because I was thinking, I'm sitting here. Well, I'll get to that in just a second, but we give them the authority, or some people give them the authority to take care of the children, pick up their kids, and jail our people, and when and just come and trespass. They just come and trespass. That's trespassing. It's like stalking. When these police officers are riding around and they just, yeah, okay, or making sure that the streets are safe and all this other stuff, blah, 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 but y'all really, they really trespassing too, you know? When y'all sitting outside people's houses and stuff, y'all stalking, y'all trespassing. Like, they have no true authority for real, like if y'all really understand the spiritual world and this physical world, it's like these people really have no true, authority. But it's like there's been illusions that have been truly created, like deeply rooted and deeply created. And I would say rituals, because it's all gonna make sense, you know. But it's just like I just see how I like our people, or the people that just like you know, fear these people, and they're the bullies, like they're the big bullies and stuff like that. And so I was just thinking about that, but then I drifted off and I started thinking about, I was looking at the land and I'm just like, man, who gave them the authority? Like they don't have authority. Like who gave them the authority to, you know, put a price tag on land and say that we cannot build on it, or just sit there or be there or live there because you want ownership, or you want to control us and bind us to, you know, your illusions, your world. Like, and I'm just sitting here, y'all, and I'm just thinking like it's all fake. Like, and I know this though, right? But it's just like I'm just thinking about how so many people has fallen into this, and y'all, it is like it's been generational. Like this is generation after generation after generation. And this is why the title of this video is going to be breaking generational curses. Okay, y'all have to understand that when you're, and this is another thing that another download that I had got, when you're participating in these people holidays, and you have New Year's, Christmas, Thanksgiving, all of these holidays. Do you guys know that this is how you keep getting blinded? It's like you keep putting yourself back into their like cycle. And this is no shade, to the people who created. It's no shade to the people that built this world, because really at the end of the day, y'all was low key clever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, y'all bogus, but yeah, y'all real bogus. But at the end of the day, too, it's just like, it's like, you know, yeah, y'all robbed us and blind us and beat us and all that other stuff, you know. But to have like mass rituals, y'all, like that's what holidays are. And this is why a lot of our people are like, a lot of our people keep getting stuck in this cycle or under their spell, is because these holidays, think about it, y'all, it's rituals every year. Y'all celebrate it every year. Think about what a ritual is, right? It's their holidays, right? Because it's their world, right? All of this stuff, like these police officers, and when we break all of this down, before police officers was even invented, everybody was monitoring and protecting their own, right? So we really have to sit and ask ourselves and really just sit and think, like, they have no true authority, y'all. They have no true authority. Just because they put something in black and white and they give it to you, you have free will to be like, yes, I'm going to accept this. No, I'm not going to accept this. Okay? And they know that though. Because who are you to create a law or to create a rule off of my land? You get what I'm saying? Who are you to bind me to this world that you created? And I feel like a lot of people, because a lot of people, sometimes when I talk to people or I hear people talk about certain things, it's more so of like, oh, they outnumber us, and oh no, they don't, y'all. No, they don't. And it ain't even truly about that, y'all. It's not even truly about numbers. It is, everything is really about numbers. But what I'm saying is, think about God, right? When people talk about God, God is one person, but God is everywhere. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a spiritual tip, okay? For some of y'all, Y'all gonna get what I just said. And for some of y'all might not get what I said. And so understanding who you are, right, is very important. And I was just thinking about, not only do we break generational curses within our households and our family bloodlines and stuff, but like worldwide, you know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy because I was just thinking like, you know, this is a big, like massive illusion, like big illusion. Oh y'all, this is what I was talking about too before I even dipped into that. Like I told y'all, this message is gonna be everywhere. I was just thinking because I seen some Caucasian people the other day with their dogs, but they was just in, they just stand out. I've never seen them before and stuff like that, and you know, but I was just thinking, and I'm like, I sit and I sit. I don't know. I would just had a vision of like just Caucasian people being very loving towards one another, and they break bread with each other, and they have all these companies and neighborhoods and gated communities and all these other stuff, and a lot of them are lighthearted. Let's be honest, and a lot of them are demonic. Yes, it's just in their blood, but with amongst themselves, they are loving towards each other. They are very lighthearted towards each other. They are, you get what I'm saying? But I say that to say this: they took everything that we are and who we are, and not to say that they are not, but the originals, okay? They took the originals, people would say the aboriginals, they took the originals, and I'm going to just say culture, right? And they used it for their benefit, right? But they stole it from us. They stripped our stuff from everything from us. They stripped everything from us, killed us, all kind of stuff, right? And so yes, they're bogus. Yes, and they know they are. Yes, but every Caucasian person is not the same, and it just wasn't Caucasians, y'all, that was doing this to people. And it's not just Caucasians. We need to come to that understanding too. It's not just Caucasians that did what happened to people and all that extra stuff. And so I was just thinking about how a lot of African Americans are bitter. I would just say black people. A lot of black people are like bitter and angry. And let me tell you, they have every right to be. Every right to be. And I don't want to use color or nothing like that, but on some history type stuff, people that were like stolen lands and stuff like that, they have every right to be bitter, every right to be angry, every right, to be. But y'all, we got to understand that love is the most purest energy and the most highest energy on this planet. And with love comes everything. And this is why these Caucasians, they love on each other. They, they're kids and they're free-hearted. I'm telling you, they're light, but they understand, right? And so when our great-grandparents and our parents have children and stuff, they don't teach us the history, or no one gets taught it, and because we're stripped from it, and all these other things, and taught to. But it's crazy because they put in the Bible and Bibles that rituals, witchcraft, or whatever it is demonic, but they use it, right, in everyday things. And I know I talked about this before, but it's just like, it's like controlled. It's so controlled. And I was just thinking, like, instead of being bitter, it's time to rise, y'all. It's time to heal this. It's time to love, and it's time to rise above it. Y'all gotta understand it. Y'all gotta remember, always remember, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. You get what I'm saying? We are spiritual beings having a human experience. So you have to understand the energy that you hold is very important. That's all you have to, and that's why them Caucasians know to stay loving and lighthearted and caring, and some of them may be dark, but not all of them. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about color, but just pick up what I'm putting down. And so it's like the originals, and I'm gonna just say black people, even though it's not about color, so just bear with me, right? We're all about love, right? We're all about love. We were originally all about love, all about taking care of one another, being there for one another. And we vibrated off of love and love only. And these people came in and they was turning us against one another. And, ooh, excuse me, they was turning us against one another and doing things to us. It was kind of like swapping energies. You know what I'm saying? It was like they was giving us their nastiness and their bitterness and their, you know, craziness stuff. But it's like y'all beat it in us. It's like it's like y'all, did all those things to us to make us bitter and hurt and down and in a low vibrational energy, y'all. Because today, what I seen, it was just like so sad what I seen, and it was just so sad, y'all. But our people, once again, it's not about race, it's not about color, just the people, period. Just need to bring love back into the world. You don't have to just love anybody or love people that, has hurt you or harmed you, but like for you, yourself, inside of you, stay pure, when it comes to, even when somebody does you wrong, you don't have to hate them, you know, you don't have to hate them. Leave it, give it to your ancestors, give it to God, do what you have to do. And that's why I say, but never let no one alter your heart, because this is what they have been doing for so long, and so this is what they have been doing for so long, because they know, like, love is one of the highest vibrations. It just doesn't have to be romantic or nothing like that. Like, it could just be you loving yourself, or just the love for life. And but they know that, so they do little things to try to irritate us, y'all. This is what they do, they do things to irritate us. They do things to make us upset. And all of y'all, y'all think all of this stuff be happening just because? No, it don't. They do it on purpose. When y'all see all this stuff on the news, and them beating people and so many people dying and all this other stuff, they do it on purpose, y'all. They do it on purpose. It's like energy. It's like they're harvesting your energy. And every time y'all get mad, y'all feeding that beast, right? It's like y'all keeping it alive. Like, y'all keeping this demonic beast alive. Y'all keeping this world alive. And I could go a little bit deeper, but I'm really not. But it's like, y'all, this is what happens. Y'all keep it alive, and y'all actually give life to what they're trying to, their agenda. I'm gonna just say, you're giving life to their agenda, because nobody told you had to go get COVID. Yeah, they may have threatened, put some things out there. If you don't get COVID, you losing your job, and da 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 da. I'm gonna tell y'all this once again. For a lot of people, now for me, I looked at all of this as, okay, this works in our benefit. But a lot of people felt like look how this happened, right? I looked at all of this as like kind of a good thing in a sense, because it's like, okay, boom, when you know these jobs and stuff, energy harvesting and just using your energy to keep their stuff alive and all this other stuff. um and then it's like the ancestors was kind of like, or the spirit, you guys, and the universe was kind of like, because what was around that time, what was supposed to happen, everybody was supposed to come together, but that's not what happened. You get what I'm saying? Because I guess a lot of people didn't see the higher perception of what was going on, but they knew what they were doing, and that's why they used COVID to split everybody up. Oh, 10 feet from each other, or oh, not too many people in the house. And I want to say something else about what also happened between those times. I must just say this: a lot of black businesses started opening, but something else happened too, y'all. If y'all catch what I'm putting down, I ain't gonna say it, but we were supposed to use all of that to build ourselves back up. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Because with them telling people you can't go to work if you don't have the shot, we were supposed to take that moment to say, okay, bet. We were supposed to take that moment to go ahead and get on about their system. Y'all. Some people, and and it's just, I don't know, I just be thinking about all of this stuff, y'all. I swear, like, I just be sitting here by myself just thinking about all of this, y'all. I be having crazy conversations with myself, with my, as my spiritual, as my spirit team, just be thinking, y'all, like, but it's the truth, you know what I'm saying? It is the truth about a lot of this stuff. And like I said, I told y'all I was gonna hop everywhere with it, but I just found out that they created a new, if y'all know what this new disease is, or this new outbreak, or whatever it is that just started like a month ago or something, y'all let me know what it is. Yeah, someone told me about it yesterday, and I'm like, dang, they got COVID, monkeypox, something else, and something else, you know. And it's just like, y'all gotta understand what all of these, excuse me, all of these things that's coming out, it is to kill us off and all of this other stuff. So y'all have to be mindful, because a lot of us are rising, you know, because a lot of us have stepped into our true nature and our true power, and so we're breaking the cords and cutting the cords, and you know, it's shaking a lot of things up, y'all. A lot of things are being shooken and shaken, and you know, and it's just, some people see what's going on for what it is, and some people just still in the loop, like La La Land, you know, still in the cycle here. And everybody will have their time to wake up and to become aware of what's truly going on. Um, and they truly could not be mad at us, y'all, for taking our land back, and you know, just, they can't be mad. So it's like, what are we truly afraid of? Because they took it from us, y'all, and this is what we have to always remember. They created all of these illusions, so it's like they can't be mad for real. We are the ones that have every right to be upset. You know what I'm saying? We are the ones that have every right to be upset, every inch, every breath, everything, because they know what they've done. and they know what has been created. Yeah, you may get some people that try to like, well, that's just how the world is, y'all. No, it's not. Don't let people, your ear gate. Be mindful of what people speak to you, what you hear, and who you allow to give you advice. Okay? I don't care if it's a million people on this side that's screaming one thing and you the only person that got the knowledge and the wisdom that's screaming another thing. Just because them million people is screaming one thing does not mean what you're saying is wrong. Does not mean, and just because these million people is screaming at this one person does not mean that these million people are right. But I'm gonna tell you this: they know the truth. Maybe not everybody. Yeah, some people just don't know. But for the ones that really know, they know. They know that this land was stolen. They know that it's ours. They know that what they're doing is not right. But because they feel like everybody has free will, and y'all have to think about it, has been generations after generations after generations after generations, like deep, y'all, deep rooted. So it's like the kids that's growing up now really don't know nothing about what happened ages ago. They already trying to whitewash who we are in the Bibles and all this other stuff. So I'm not knocking nobody for having these businesses and stuff and just being in the system, and you know, but the goal is to get out, y'all. It is to get out, and it is to create our own. This is not about race. This is about principality, and it is about what's right and is right and what's wrong is wrong. What makes y'all think that police officers can come in, shoot us, gun us down, raid people's houses, and all this other stuff, and we're just supposed to sit there and take it? Like, y'all, we have to, and this is just an example. There's no shade to police officers and stuff that actually really do their job for real, for like good things. You know what I'm saying? But I have dealt with police officers that was very racist and that basically exploited the system for what it truly is, or the police system for what it truly is, y'all. And I stood my grounds, y'all. Yes, I did. And I don't know what came over me, because they were trying to set me up. They were trying to set me up, and I had to pay money out of my pocket for something I didn't do, y'all. I had to pay money out of my pocket for something that I did not do.